Okay, now that we've gone through the general warm up, we're going to think about some basic, simple activation type things that we can do here. There's a lot of different things we can go through, from dead bugs to bird dogs to side planks, okay, glute bridges. One that I like to be really efficient when I'm just doing a quick warm up before a practice or a session is to just grab some mini bands and do some lateral walks. Now, as I'm going through the lateral walks, I can use either a blue, which is the heavier one I have of the three, okay. I can use a green or a yellow. Just know if I'm going to use a yellow, more than likely I'm probably going to go at the ankles to give them good tension as they're walking. Green and blue are interchangeable that I can go above the knees, below the knees, or if they're pretty advanced, pretty strong in the hips, they can go down at the ankles. So I'm going to show you real quick. As we're going through also, I like to tend to start right above the knees with a little bit more resistance. And keep in mind, the warm-ups don't have to remain the same. There can be progression, okay? So here's where I start them at. Band is just above the knees. We get them in an athletic stance, okay? This allows them each day to understand what an athletic stance is. The athletic stance should be nice and centered, okay? I shouldn't be way low where I feel heavy. I should feel light. And my hips should be back behind me while my shoulders are ahead of my toes, okay? All I'm going to do from here is keep my knees out, okay? What I commonly see as we're walking through is the knees will stay in. I'm not using my hips, I'm not engaging my glutes, and I'm not getting myself stronger. So I got to correct these bad habits that are in this side and make sure once I'm in my athletic stance, drive the knees apart, try to break the mini band. I'm going to take nice, even steps. Try to stay as still and as tight and as calm as possible. And again, as we go through, we can go anywhere from 10 yards one way, flip, 10 yards the opposite way to keep more tension or give them a rest in between. If I got kids as we're going through, we've been doing this for a little bit, we'll start to go now down below the knees. There's a little bit more tension. It's a little more difficult. And then the last one, I can go down to the ankles. Now at the ankles, it's a longer lever. Okay, it's a lot more challenging through the hips. Okay, and if we get super advanced, we can even throw a blue up top and a yellow down below, and we can do a double whammy, and you can really wank them up. And here's some of the kids squeal a little bit. But this is a series I love to get kids and their glutes kind of taking off the dimmer switch and ready to roll, since that's our big power muscle.